Welcome back to the channel, Football Family. Today we're diving deep into a fresh set of electrifying matches, the kind that keep fans glued to the screen from start to finish. And just like always, we're breaking them down with sharp insight, strong energy, and a flow purposely crafted to keep you watching all the way through. If you love predictions that are clear, confident, and full of suspense, then sit tight because this is one of those videos you'll want to watch till the very end. Before we move into the action, lean back and let the excitement settle in. These matchups bring heat, tension, and the promise of high-impact results, perfect for fans who want to understand not just what might happen, but why. And as always, we'll build up each matchup step by step, slowly raising the intensity as we move along. So let's kick things off with style, energy, and a winning mindset. Here we go. Botafogo RJ vs Sport Recife. Correct score 2-0. Botafogo RJ win. This match sets the stage with a classic storyline, a team with home strength, stability, and rhythm taking on an opponent that often struggles to impose itself on unfamiliar ground. Botafogo RJ enters this matchup with a structure that thrives on discipline, a setup that allows them to control possession, dictate tempo, and force their opponents into rush decisions. What makes this pairing compelling is how Botafogo RJ typically thrives when given time to build up play layer by layer. Sport Recife tends to be more reactive, trying to find moments rather than creating long stretches of dominance. The problem with that approach in this specific fixture is that Botafogo rarely gives away those gaps that counter-focused teams look for. When Botafogo plays in their comfort zone, they compress space, stay compact, and break forward with clarity. As the game progresses, you can almost visualize the pattern forming: Botafogo RJ knocking the ball around patiently, Sport Recife scrambling to interrupt the flow, but never quite finding the momentum to turn defensive moments into attacking sequences. Eventually pressure builds, and once the first goal lands, the match script shifts heavily in favor of the home side. With sustained pressure and the confidence that comes with controlling rhythm, Botafogo RJ becomes more assertive. Sport Recife begins to retreat deeper, creating even fewer opportunities for themselves. By the time the second goal arrives, it feels less like a surprise and more like the natural conclusion of strong, consistent dominance. A 2-0 scoreline captures the essence of a match where the home side leads with poise and never allows the visitors a real way back in. Karlovac vs Dinamo Zagreb. Correct score 0-3. Dinamo Zagreb win and over 1.5 goals. Now this is the kind of matchup that truly showcases the difference between a seasoned powerhouse and a team still developing its identity. When Dinamo Zagreb steps onto the pitch against Karlovac, everything from tempo to control to chance creation shifts instantly in favor of the stronger side. This fixture carries a predictable pattern, not because Karlovac lacks effort, but because Dinamo Zagreb carries a structure built to dismantle opponents who struggle to withstand wave after wave of well-orchestrated pressure. Zagreb thrives when given room to dominate possession, and Karlovac is unlikely to stop the flow for long stretches. From kick-off, the visiting side is expected to form triangular passing patterns, stretch the field, and draw out defenders until gaps appear naturally. Once those pockets open, the game typically transforms into a battle of endurance for Karlovac. They often fall into deep defensive blocks that eventually crack, especially under sustained high-energy attacks. The match doesn't need unpredictable chaos, it unfolds with systematic dominance. The first goal usually arrives through a build-up that forces the home side to track too many moving parts. As Karlovac attempts to reorganize, the pressure intensifies further. Dinamo Zagreb's momentum grows with every forward step, and chances multiply. The second goal gives Zagreb complete control. With Karlovac forced to chase possession, more gaps open across the field. Zagreb capitalizes not through desperation but through methodical execution. And then comes the finishing touch, the third goal. Not flashy, but purposeful. Not chaotic, but a continuation of dominance. It reflects a match controlled from start to finish. With Dinamo Zagreb win and over 1.5 goals, and a clear 0-3 correct score, the result says everything about the gap between the two sides. Haiti vs Nicaragua. Correct score 2-0. Haiti win. This fixture carries a completely different kind of energy, one built on intensity, atmosphere, and a home side that draws fuel from every moment of pressure they apply. Haiti enters this match with control, ambition, and a desire to dictate the rhythm early. Nicaragua often tries to settle matches by defending in organized layers. But when a team like Haiti plays at home, with high forward momentum and confidence in their build-up, that defensive shape slowly weakens. Haiti knows how to use their tempo to stretch opponents, forcing uncomfortable defensive positions. You can almost imagine the build-up to the opening goal, Haiti circulating the ball with patience, probing for weaknesses, gradually pulling Nicaragua's back line out of shape. Once Haiti breaks through, the energy of the match completely tilts. The second goal reflects momentum and belief. As Nicaragua attempts to build from the back or create transitions, Haiti disrupts the rhythm, regains possession, and launches attacks with renewed force. Every regained ball turns into a new wave of pressure, and every forward run becomes a reminder of the home side's strength. A 2-0 scoreline highlights a controlled match, one where the stronger, more dynamic side leads from start to finish, never losing the grip they earned early on. Costa Rica vs Honduras. Correct score, 1-0. Costa Rica win or draw. This match is built on tension, discipline, and the kind of tactical battle where small details decide everything. Costa Rica and Honduras share a rivalry shaped by structure, intensity, and defensive pride. In matches like this, it's rarely about overwhelming your opponent, it's about maintaining focus and waiting for the right moment. Costa Rica typically thrives when they can slow the match down, minimize chaos, and gradually build through phases. That steady tempo allows them to pick their moments carefully. Honduras, on the other hand, often leans on physicality and compact defensive organization. This balance creates a chess-like dynamic where neither side wants to make the first mistake. Eventually, Costa Rica's patience becomes the deciding factor. They build up carefully, choosing the right angles and using the right spacing until a breakthrough emerges. The home side's calm approach allows them to break the deadlock with precision rather than urgency. Once the goal lands, the match tightens. Honduras increases pressure, looking for equalizing moments, but Costa Rica's structured defensive approach prevents clear chances from forming. Because of how evenly matched these teams are in intensity, the prediction remains safe: Costa Rica win or draw, and the 1-0 correct score reflects a match defined by discipline and narrow margins. Panama vs El Salvador. Correct score, 2-1. Over 2.5 goals. If there's a match on this list guaranteed to deliver excitement, it's this one. Panama vs El Salvador is often full of swings, open play, quick transitions, and unpredictable momentum shifts. This is the type of game where neither team wants to sit back, and that naturally leads to a match filled with goal-scoring potential. Panama usually enters with more attacking confidence. Their approach is built on pressing, aggression, and constant attempts to penetrate the defensive line. This often forces El Salvador to defend deeper while relying on fast counterattacks. The match likely starts with Panama controlling early possession, pushing forward, and testing the back line. With that pressure, the first goal becomes almost inevitable. But El Salvador is the kind of team that rarely accepts defeat quietly. They often find ways to respond through sudden bursts of play, catching opponents off guard. That energy brings the second goal of the match, balancing intensity with unpredictability. The game becomes more open, transitions become faster, and both teams look capable of landing the next blow. Panama, however, tends to take control again in the decisive moments. Their ability to generate chances through width and pressure eventually opens the door for the match-winning goal. A 2-1 correct score, combined with over 2.5 goals, fits perfectly with the style, rhythm, and patterns these two teams typically produce. Recap: Botafogo RJ vs Sport Recife. Correct score, 2-0. Botafogo RJ win. Karlovac vs Dinamo Zagreb. Correct score, 0-3. Dinamo Zagreb win and over 1.5 goals. Haiti vs Nicaragua. Correct score, 2-0. Haiti win. Costa Rica vs Honduras. Correct score, 1-0. Costa Rica win or draw. Panama vs El Salvador. Correct score, 2-1. Over 2.5 goals. Shout out to the fans, to everyone who made it all the way to the end. Massive respect. Your support is the fuel that keeps this channel moving forward. If you enjoy deep breakdowns, long-form analysis, and high-quality predictions crafted to keep you hooked, make sure you keep watching, keep supporting, and keep showing love. Football is more enjoyable when we experience it together, and this community is growing stronger every single day. See you in the next one, legends.